Yes. Here we go. PR pod, part of the PR connection setup. You know what it is? We just thought that obviously, as well as doing events, we want to kind of give a little platform for people to kind of have their views. We've been seeing a lot of people kind of like engaging and interacting with some of the dilemmas and the questions that we put out on our stories, and we just thought, you know what, let's expand it a little bit. Let's explore more of the discussion. Let's open it out to a lot more people, open it out to a bigger and wider audience, and seeing how you guys engage. I think today, as a guy personally, because I know a lot of the narrative has been about what girls are doing and what girls do, but or if what happens if the guy does this, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta give the guy's perspective, you know what I'm saying? So me being me, I just want to talk about signals, you know what I'm saying? Like reading the signals, like red, amber, green. Yeah, and you know what it is, yeah? The thing is, as a guy myself, because I'm accused a lot of being very, I wouldn't even say flirtatious, but I give a lot of false signals. That's what I've been told. I'm a guy that likes to give false signals. To me, I'm just being a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind taking you out for dinner, you know. There'll be times we go out for dinner, go cinema, and it's just harmless, you know, literally. I'm not looking for anything. I ain't trying to open your legs. I ain't trying to get between your legs. All I'm just doing is just having a good time, have a good conversation. We go home, see you later. I ain't trying to go back to your place or anything, but sometimes this get misconstrued. I'm also accused of someone that kind of has a lot of female friends. I don't think it's true personally, but you know, I've been told and stuff. I just like to have different kind of company, you get me? But you know what, that's neither here or there. What I'm trying to say is this is like reading signals. When you see a green light, when you see an amber light, when you see a red light, what are the signs? Communication obviously is one of the biggest ones. If we're not communicating, then it's very, very likely that your time's being taken or their time's being taken up by someone else. There's the famous saying is, if he's spending less time with you, or if I'm spending less time with you, but I'm spending more time with someone else. And that might be a telltale sign that, boy, this guy might not be interested. There's also been times when someone might just have genuine reasons why they're not communicating with you in the right kind of way. But do you take that as being a sign of a lack of interest? I think in this day and age and stuff, like obviously WhatsApp kind of changing the game. Back in the day when it was just about phone calls and stuff, you had to kind of like get your 5-day pass and phone that person. But now everything's made a lot easier through WhatsApp, where you can communicate all the time. But it also comes with the extra expectation that, boom, you wake up in the morning, hey, what's going on? Oh, you haven't spoken to me in like 2-3 days, you haven't said hello on WhatsApp, this, that and the other and stuff. I'm like, rah, it's like, relax, chill, man. It's not that serious, you know. And I'm just like, I think there's times when certain signals that we give out obviously gets people thinking it's more than it actually is. You know what I'm saying? And obviously I've been accused of that. And I think the best thing to do for guys, even for girls as well, like literally, if you're speaking to someone, you get into a situation where, okay, cool, I'm liking this person's vibe. You start exchanging numbers, you start having conversation. I think it's important, really, really important from the get-go. And I've learned from this, just to manage expectations. Say what it is that you're after. Like, people have been surprised. I think recently, when in recent times when I've kind of met, obviously I've learned from my past experience, I've spoken to people and they've been like, rah, from the get-go, I've just been like, you know what, this is my situation, I'm this and this, I want this and this, and I don't do this and that. And the person's been like, rah, okay, I wasn't even asking that kind of stuff, but that's fine. But you know what, you get that reaction, but at least they know where they stand with you. And I think a lot of us guys will avoid getting ourselves into that sticky situation where 2-3 years down the line you see a lot of bad thing, you've moved on, and this girl's kind of like falling for you, and she's she's cussed your mother, your father, everything, because she feels like you've kind of led her astray and stuff, man. So to me, my biggest advice in terms of like giving signals or managing expectation is just do just that. Just say from the get-go. Obviously, it might be for guys that are a bit younger, it might be kind of cutting where you just, you know what, lead her out, do what you want to do, get your things, then bounce. But obviously with age, the focus becomes a bit different when you want to settle down, get into a more serious situation. Just be honest, man. I think honesty is definitely the best policy sometimes. And even if your requirements are crude, like, say it. You know, some people out there, you know, they don't really care, bro. They're just there for straight bammings, and then exit. Thank you very much, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And some people just like, oh, you know what, that's not for me, you know. And then keep it moving, keep it pushing, man. So really and truly, when it comes down to it, like I said, reading signals, communication is very, very key. Obviously making an effort to kind of go out and see a person is important. Like all this stuff where you're literally, it's just a WhatsApp relationship and stuff, it ain't gonna cut it, bro. It ain't gonna cut it at all. So especially in our eyes, because I think most of the girls will kind of see the extra effort comes in meeting face to face. That's how you kind of get to know each other, like even more, to be fair. So definitely that, and manage expectations. So guys, just put it on the table, say that, you know what, you hit them with the surprise, because sometimes it's them that hit us with that, like, rare, we want this, what's your 5-year plan, there, do you want to get married, do you have kids? Nah, flip the switch, flip it on them. And let them know, rah, okay, this guy's hit me with a little situation where he's telling me about what he wants. Then whatever happens down the line, you can just refer back to that and be like, alright, boom, I told you this is what I wanted. I haven't deviated. I haven't moved the goalpost, and you can't accuse me if things don't work out the way they don't work out. I already told you from the start, this is what I wanted. So that's it, really. In terms of like giving signals and manage expectations, I shouldn't really have called it signals, to be honest. It should have been like managed expectations and being honest from the start. I think that's a really important aspect of, like, especially mature relationships and relationships between people that are a bit more serious about settling down. So something to consider. And yeah, man, let me know what you think. Let us know what you think, man. This is the first time we're just trying this thing out, man, seeing how it works. Might do it on a weekly thing, might do it on a, you know, monthly thing, who knows, man. But yeah, man, let us know, engage, interact, comment, like, dislike if you want. I'm not carnal, man. I'm good, man. So yeah, have a good one, man. Peace up. I'm out.